The wild man father picked up a piece of raw meat and began to eat it. The little wild man quietly gnawed on his own piece of meat. Suddenly, the little wild man noticed something, and the big wild man shook his head. The next moment, the wild man father was driven out of the cave by a fart. Outside, it was so cold that he shivered. He looked at the meat in his hand, which had turned green from the fart. The wild man father smelled it and found it terribly foul. He had no choice but to reluctantly throw away the meat. Below the cliff lay countless green pieces of meat. The wild man father turned back and saw the apologetic little wild man. He comforted him, saying it was okay. The little wild man felt very guilty. That night, the wild man father returned from hunting. The little wild man wanted to fart again. The wild man father quickly grabbed the meat and gestured for the little wild man to go outside. The little wild man ran out quickly. Worried, the wild man father followed. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning struck. He looked around but couldn't see the little wild man. Panicking, he searched frantically. Turning around, he saw the little wild man and embraced him tightly. The little wild man held out a branch that had been ignited by the lightning. Suddenly, the little wild man farted again, and the entire cave burst into flames. Both father and son were covered in soot. Then they noticed that the fire in the cave had been lit. They were now very warm, and the meat in the fire was cooked to perfection. The wild man father smelled it and took a bite. It was delicious. He shared a piece with the little wild man. The two of them were overjoyed and hugged each other tightly. Afterward, they happily danced together.